showdown here. Matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. For the Oklahoma Sooners, offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who wins.
First play taken, a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
QB gets the first, now looking for more. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Throwing up play action. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Ott. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Sooners offense is on the move now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Gibson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the Sooners will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
An important third down attempt for this offense. To the air, it's Aguilar. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Over the middle, it's Sategna. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football, not allow any yards after the catch.
The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Volunteers with first and 10 here. To the air. It's Aguilar. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. With sure hands, it's Brazzell. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
See what the call is on first and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The balls are in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to field it. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Play action, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brazzell. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Vols will send their punt team onto the field. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
To throw, it's Mateer. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down now. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Gets loose. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Sooners. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aguilar. Signs it with throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. This one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Staley. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Now that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. He'll spot the ball at the 2.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They pick up the first on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Chewing clock with the running game. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Vols look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Chris, this has been an unbelievable game, and this really will about do it. Now you can head to the locker room, maybe throw the wristbands to the crowd for the kids, gloves and towels. Get to share it with the home team and the fans. It's a great win for this team.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.